Right, this video is about question number 18. We have this very big absolute value inequality. Again, with absolute values, you always need to get rid of all these numbers here first before being able to proceed. So I'm going to minus 7 first. I subtracted 7 from 13, I got 6. Now I'm going to multiply everything by 3 to get rid of this fraction here. So 3 times 6 is 18. Multiply by 3 here to cancel, and multiply by 3 here to get 6. Now I will divide this side by 6 to get rid of the 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. This divided by 6 is this, less than this absolute value. Now this one might be a little harder to see than the previous ones. I'm going to rewrite this thing. I actually took this thing and just wrote it the other way with the absolute value first, because that's sometimes how we're more accustomed to seeing it. So we have the absolute value and this. Now I want you to think back to this situation, because that's what this is. It's some absolute value greater than some number here, a. All right. And when we have this situation where the absolute value faces the x, we're looking for values greater than a. So if you remember, that turns into two separate statements, two inequalities. X is greater than a, just like we have here, but x is less than negative a. Alright, because if this is greater than a, some value a, remember it's the numbers that are bigger than it, so the bigger numbers on the right side and the bigger numbers on the negative side as well. So this can be written, this can be applied to this, and it's going to appear here. So here's this one, there's the first bit, greater than this bit, alright, so it's like this part here. Or, right, or, now we're going to write this part, the absolute value bit is less than the negative. So the absolute value bit is less than the negative of that. So now solve each of these. That one, multiply everything by 6 to get this. Then add 18x over here to get that. Subtract 18 over here, there. Divide by 8 and you get this. X is less than negative 60 over 8. On this side, I'm going to distribute this negative first to get this, negative, positive. Alright, then we're going to multiply everything by 6 to get rid of 6. There we have it. Then we'll add 18x over here, and add 18, do some division. The last few steps are gone, but here it is. X is less than this negative number, x is greater than this negative number. So here's the first negative number, x is less than that number. Here's the other negative number, x is bigger than that number. In interval notation, it looks like this, because it goes from negative infinity all the way to this number, negative 60 over 8. Union, we have an OR situation, or we have x values greater than this. So there's that all the way to infinity.